Hello. In last video, we discussed a problem on principal stresses and principal planes. In this video, let us see one more problem on the same principal planes and principal stresses. Let's see the question. Question is given like a point in a strained material is subjected to the stresses as shown in the figure. Locate the principal planes and evaluate the principal stresses. So a point in a strained member is considered here, which is like a rectangular member subjected to the forces like sigma, which is of intensity 60 Newton per mm square, and sigma 2 of intensity 40 Newton per mm square. And they want we have to locate the principal planes and evaluate the values of principal stresses. So first, for our convenience, I am converting this stress sigma into horizontal and tangential components, like horizontal component as sigma 1 and tangential component as tau. So here I will get the value of sigma 1 as sigma into sine 60 and value of tau as sigma into cos 60. Here we know the value of sigma and angle is 60 degrees. If we simplify it, we will get it like sigma 1 value as 51.96 Newton per mm square and value of tau as 30 Newton per mm square. So after simplifying this, we will get a figure in this form where sigma 1, sigma 2 and tau are known values for us, where we can write sigma 1 as 51.96 Newton per mm square and sigma 2 equal to 40 Newton per mm square. Tau value will be equal to 30 Newton per mm square. With this data, now we have to identify the principal planes and value of the principal stresses. So let us see here, for the direction of principal planes, we are having a condition tan 2 theta equal to 2 tau by sigma 1 minus sigma 2. With this condition, we will locate the position of principal planes. So apply the values of sigma 1, sigma 2 and tau here. So tan 2 theta equal to 2 into tau, which is 30 Newton per mm square, by sigma 1, that is 51.96 minus sigma 2, that is equal to 40. From this we will get the value of 2 theta as tan inverse of 2 into 30 by 51.96 minus 40. So from this we got the value of theta as 39 degrees 21 minutes and 129 degrees 21 minutes. So these two are the location of principal planes. Now to find the intensity of the principal stresses, we will use this formula sigma n major and sigma n minor. By applying the values of sigma 1, sigma 2 and tau, we will get the values for sigma n major, that is major principal stress, and sigma n minor, minor principal stress. So let us apply the values of sigma 1, sigma 2 and tau here. Sigma 1 we are having it as 51.96 plus 40 by 2 plus under the root of 51.96 minus 40 by 2 whole square plus 30 square. In the same way, I am applying here also 51.96 plus 40 by 2 minus 51.96 minus 40 by 2 whole square plus 30 square. Here we got the value of sigma n major as 76.58 Newton per mm square and sigma n minor value as 15.38 Newton per mm square. So these are the values for sigma n major and sigma n minor, which we directly obtained from the equation. We can also identify this sigma n major and sigma n minor by substituting the values of theta in another formula, which is sigma n, that we obtained from our case 4, which is equal to sigma 1 plus sigma 2 by 2 plus sigma 1 minus sigma 2 by 2 cos 2 theta plus tau sin 2 theta. So here we know the values of theta which we obtained in the previous case, that is theta equal to 39 degrees 21 minutes and 129 degrees 21 minutes. So if we substitute these values of theta here, we will get the magnitude of sigma n major in one case and sigma n minor in another case. Let us see one case here. Sigma n equal to 51.96 plus 40 by 2 plus 51.96 minus 40 by 2 cos 2 into 39 degrees 21 minutes plus 30 into sin 2 into 39 degrees 21 minutes. If we simplify it, I'll get a value of 76.58 Newton per mm square, which is nothing but our major principal stress, magnitude of major principal stress. In the same case, if I apply this 129 degrees, I'll get the value of sigma n around 15.38 Newton per mm square. That is our minor principal stress. So we can calculate this major and minor principal stresses by using the direct formula, or we can use this formula which is normal stress acting in an oblique plane. So if we see this in an diagrammatic representation, this plane making an angle 39 degrees 21 minutes is contributing sigma n major, and this plane 129 degrees 21 minutes is having sigma n minor. That's it for now. See you in the next video. Thank you.